These plants are vines. They grow the grapes that are used to produce Ludlow's own wine. But how does wine differ from cider?
Wine is made from grapes, while cider is made from apples. Generally speaking, wine grapes have a higher sugar content, and so they produce more alcohol than apples do. So wine is more alcoholic than cider.
How actually do you produce the wine?
Well, we pick the grapes, and then as quickly as possible we get them into a grape press. Normally we press whole berries. We don't crush it like we would cider, for example. We just put the grapes straight into the press. We apply the pressure, the juice starts coming out, and then as quickly as possible we get the juice into a tank like this.
Why does air need to be excluded from the process?
Well, the air, and in particular oxygen, causes wine to oxidize very quickly, and this produces a vinegary type of taste, and it causes the wine to go off.
How do you produce the perfect grapes for wine?
Well, that's really rather more up to the weather than up to anything that we do. We plant grapevines out in a field like this. As you can see at the moment, now these things here, they're called inflorescences. They are going to become flowers. The flowers get pollinated, and then the grapes form. You can see these are a slightly different shape. Those are beginning to be berries now. It will become a grape.
How are different type of wines produced?
White wine is the simplest one to produce. These grapes here are typically suitable for white wine. They're green grapes, or they're yellow by the time they're ripe, and they are just very quickly pressed, and then the juice immediately is fermented. Now, red wine is usually in this country is made from grapes which have some specifically pink flesh, and the juice is often pink anyway. But the red colour is produced from the skins, and what happens is that before being pressed, the grapes are mashed a little bit, and then they're left to start fermenting with all the skins present, and the colour then comes out of the skins to produce red wine.
Once again, I need to advise, if you're unwise enough to drink alcohol, please drink it in small amounts. Treat it with respect, and don't overdrink or get drunk. Back to the studio.